on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. I have one that I'm very excited to bring you. Very special. We have the very first Ringside Collectibles Unsanctioned Classic Superstars, featuring the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, and we have both versions. We have the standard Road Warriors in the red and black, which look very close to their WWE attire, and we also do have the Chase variants here in the gray and red. These look freaking sick. Let's get a quick close-up of them in the packaging, man. I am really excited, over the moon. Thank you so much for Ringside for sending this my way to review for you guys. And not to mention, not only did we get the Road Warriors, we did get the bell-to-bell Sabu. So we'll do a quick unboxing of this figure as well, as you can see it in the packaging. But a little informal from what you're used to in our like package look at the figures. They're just so big. So we'll do a quick kind of free hands version here. Again, if you're interested in picking up these figures, they are available for back order. They sold out so quick, did the Road Warriors. Sabu is available right now for order on Ringside. The Road Warriors are on back order for, I think, June. You guys shop, use promo code 4Life to save 10% off your order. Don't forget that. These retail for $54.99 on Ringside site. They went instantly, and they really just blew the wrestling community out of the water with these, man. But look how good these figures look. They are pretty much like an ultimate figure from what I'm getting, an ultimate or elite standard. We'll see when we get them out of the box, but you get the removable shoulder pads, you get 2 interchangeable heads, interchangeable hands, everything you pretty much want, which is crazy because I've been a big advocate of getting LOD back. I'm sure Mattel has tried. They just don't have the rights to them. And imagine an Ultimate Legion of Doom in this. I do have the Road Warriors from the Legend set from Mattel. And I do have the LOD in the red, which we can compare. But look at the packaging. It looks really nice. So these figures actually did come in this like brown shipper as well. So there's for each version. And each figure was bagged with a little baggie on them, so they were really protected. Just to give you an idea of the collector grade of these, but look at the artwork of the Road Warriors here on the front. You get the nameplates. Ringside Collectibles Toys. This is not a Jazzers or Mattel affiliate. This is only Ringside Collectibles. Shout out to Tom from Ringside Collectibles, who's heading this line here. Congratulations on this awesome launch. You can see on the top how great that looks. You can see again on the side of the box, you got the Road Warriors image. On the other side, a little differentiation for you. Take a look at the back if you guys want to take a pause and look at the read-up. You can do so. And now here's the good thing. So generally when it comes to Chase figures from the main lines, the boxes are usually the same minus a sticker, say, from Jazzwares. But for the gray versions, you'll see even the artwork is a little different. You have the gray pads on there. The rest of the box seems to be the same here. You guys can take a look at the sides. Same on the other side here. On the back, again, the read-up if you guys would like to pause. I'm very excited. I want to go full on in depth for you guys. But let's crack these figures out of the packaging. And I think we'll start with the Chase and then move to the red versions next. All right, I lied. I forgot we do have the Sabu bell-to-bell figure. So accessories for Sabu. We'll go through this figure real quick because I'm really excited to look at LOD. You get the pointy hand for Sabu, which is really nice. You can see the likeness to him. I mean, he looks pretty good. I do for kind of like, I wouldn't say cartoon, but throwback, retro kind of figure. You can see the shiny pants. He does have the little tie here, which is plastic. Has the headdress, which isn't removable. It is. It's just cloth. That has a great likeness to Sabu, if you ask me. You can see the scars on him painted on there. He does have the armband that says Sabu again. These pants, I guess you can kind of move them up and down. I'm not going to take them off the figure. It looks pretty good. Articulation-wise, if you guys want to see it real quick, a little limited. The heads do rotate. The arms do go fully around. There's a waist swivel. The legs kick up about that high. Not too crazy as far as articulation. It's a solid Sabu figure. I know this is not going to be for everyone. Personally, I don't collect figures in this scale, but if you guys want to see an up-close look at this figure, here it is. Here we go. We have the Chase Gray variant version first. We're going to run through the accessories for both figures and kind of go full on in depth here as best as we can. So this is for Animal. He does come with a set of the open hands here. A little smooth plastic here, looks similar to Mattel, but again, you're going to notice they are not going to look exactly the same, especially the pegs. You do get a set of C-grip hands here. The other one is on the figure, as well as a fisted hand for Animal. You get 2 heads with this figure, so you get the gritting teeth scan, as well as the straight face scan. I love them both. Let's get a quick close-up for you guys here. See what this figure is all about. So the Mohawk, I believe, is it a little bigger? Here's the deal with these figures. They can't do anything referencing their WWE run or certain promotions. So I don't know if this is from a Japan run, and that's why it's going to look slightly different from those figures. But you can see the face paint looks really good. The coloring on the Mohawk. Just really like how this came out, man. The shoulder pads while we're here. You can see they do fit pretty nice. They aren't too loosey-goosey. Obviously, they're going to have enough room for, I guess, for you to pull it over his head. Very easily comes off. Man, these are so sick. Look at the kind of stitching here. You can see the spikes on them. I can't even talk. I'm so excited, man. This is just like something that blew me out of the water. So let's take a quick look. We'll zoom back out. You can look at the torso. He does have kind of this bulky torso. You will notice the coloring. This is where a lot of people are saying, is this a Jazzwares figure? Because the upper torso and lower torso seem to be a tad different on the color. It's a different plastic used. I'm assuming they are like Jazz. They are. You can pop the bottom pieces down or out for maybe some torso swaps if you guys wanted to do that. But you can see Animal's tattoos on both arms. They're double jointed and pinless. The legs, I believe, are pinless. We'll see when we get there, but you take a look at the back of the torso. He does have Legion of Doom on his trunks, man. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. You can see the gold here. The knee pads actually do come off. You can see there are two pegs to pop them off. I will not be removing them, but if you guys want to be my guest, he does have the black strap boots here. Looks really nice. Let's do it. Let's go through that articulation. Actually, you know what? Let's swap the head. Let's see how easy or hard it is to do. That was pretty simple. It came off, no issues. You can see how the peg looks on underneath. And I always get weird with swapping heads, man. I just don't want to crack that neck piece. All right, snapped on pretty easily. It's just hard to do with one hand. That is the other head on there. I like both head sculpts. As far as articulation, heads do go around fully. Looks up and down pretty good. The swivel up here is, I guess you can get a good range of motion here. Again, similar to Jazzwares. This is very similar to Jazzwares. The lower torso here does not really articulate. The arms do go fully around. So I'm going to say these are like Elites, not so much Ultimate. There is no butterfly cut. You do have the bicep cut. The double jointed pinless elbows, which feel smooth. Hands do rotate. They are a little tight on the hinge here, going up and down. The other one does feel pretty good too. Does the splits only about that much. Kicks up pretty good though. There is a thigh cut. You do have, the knee pads do get in the way just a little bit here. There is a boot cut, I believe. There is. The shoes don't really go too far up, but they do rock side to side. Very Jazzwares-esque here is what I'm feeling with these figures. Now let's get Animal back. We can take a look at all the accessories for Hawk, and the hands are going to be very similar. So you will get a set of fisted hands with the other one on the figure. You get the open hand with the other one on the figure. You do get a pair of C-grips here. And just like Animal, Hawk does come with two interchangeable heads. The tongue out signature head and more of that straight face look here. Looks pretty good. A little schmutz on mine, unfortunately. Maybe just plastic I could peel off. That doesn't look too bad. But love the face paint on here. Really nice and clean. You can see the mohawk here. Looks pretty good on both figures, both heads. Similar pads for Hawk. We'll go ahead and pop this off again. Here's one, a quick look. And we can take a look at the rest of his attire. The torsos look to be the same. And that's where, is it? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I want to say they are, just looking at it. I don't know if this chest maybe is a little bigger. You guys let me know. I would like some more differentiation going forward when they do this. Maybe just where the torsos look different, because Hawk and Animal were very different size-wise. But you can see, again, the torso, kind of the differentiation with the colors. No Legion of Doom here on this one, just white. He does have the white kind of logos on the side. He does have the red knee pads. There also is the knee pad thing where you can pop it off. Take a look at the other side here. Articulation, head will fully rotate. Looks down about that much, about that much. This one's a little stiffer up here. Not much rotation, and really none at the waist for Hawk. Hands do fully rotate. You get the bicep cut, double jointed elbows. The hands do rotate. Again, hinging is a little stiff on these figures. Not too much on the splits. Kicks up about that much. Thigh cut, double jointed knees. Again, the knee pads are going to hinder. There's a boot cut. The feet do move a little better up and down on this one. So maybe just a matter of getting these guys a little movement to loosen the joints. Let's swap the head. Take a look at the other head here for Hawk, because we're curious to see how that looks on the figure body. Those look really good. If you guys want to throw the shoulder pads back on with the other alternate heads, we can do that for you guys here, just to give you some different looks. But all in all, I'm impressed, and these aren't even the ones I was most excited for. Here we go. When we're talking Legion of Doom or Road Warriors, in my mind, it's red and black. And these just look so damn good, man. We're going to start with Hawk this time around. I believe the face paint is the same. The head is the same. You're just getting different deco hits on the gear. But look at these red pads, man. Just so iconic to LA. This is my favorite tag team. The Legion of Doom, I feel like nobody can touch as far as popularity, charisma, man. And their Doomsday Device was one of the sickest freaking moves ever for a tag team. Just so menacing. Even when they ride the motorcycles down to the ring, they were just so badass. But you can see the heads here for Hawk. Let's take a quick look again. The pads come off just as easy. I don't know if we're going to do articulation, all that. The accessories are the same as far as the hands, so we're not going to go through those again. We just did that. But see, it does have Road Warriors on the trunks here. Look at this beautiful design. Again, the black knee pads. He does have the red boots with the straps. I really do like them. You can take a look at the back of this figure here. Again, for the most part, all of it is the same. We'll swap the head out for you guys to take a look here. Again, you can see the skinny peg as I grab the wrong head. Let's pop on the tongue out head for Road Warrior Hawk. If you guys want to take a look. Man, I think this is the way to put the red ones. I'm going to have the different heads on the gray versions, but I think tongue out and screaming pissed off head for sure for Hawk and Animal with the red classic LOD attire. And here we have Animal. Again, you can see same head. Matching attire does have Road Warriors. You can see again, very similar. We'll go ahead and remove it. I'm not, like, I don't want to be redundant for this review, but we'll go take a look at it again. You can see the tattoos. We'll zoom in for you guys. The head. He does also come with the same interchangeable head. Oh, these are so good. I believe the face paint is actually even different now. I'm looking at the other Animal. He does have a hint of green on the other one. So the face paint is different between the two, man. If you guys want to see really quick. Look at that green on there. Man, just little details like this. These figures are so badass. Blown away. It's been a while since I love that they dropped these. They were in stock and they just sold out, man. This is the way collecting used to be, where you just didn't know what was coming out, and it's so fun. But loving these versions here. They feel pretty solid in hand. They don't feel cheap. There's nothing like, where you're like, oh man, like certain Jazzwares figures come out great, and other times like, oh man, they just look a little lackluster. But here is that gritting teeth scan. We do have the shoulder pads. These look so good. I'm like blown away. And that doesn't happen often on reviews, man. Let's see if I can get these to stand. Oh, here. One tip for you guys. So these figures fit with your ringside stands, but they fit with the Jazzware stand. So that's why I think a lot of people are speculating, are they the same factory? These are the Jazzwares ones. The Mattel ones do not fit. And the only reason I know that is because Ringside Tom has been answering a ton of questions on the forums. You can see how nicely they fit. Place both versions here. Whew. Look at that heat, man. Jesus, these look so good. Which ones do you like better? I think without a doubt in my mind, you got to go red and black, just more classic. But these look so clean. And I'll be honest, Ringside sent me these to review for you guys. So it's not like I was able to score them, because I went to buy these and I was like, I definitely want these versions. Do I want the gray ones? Before I can make my decision, they were all gone. They sold out instantly. So shout out to Ringside for hooking me up with these guys, giving you a full-on in-depth review. These are just so much fun. This is a little bit of a stretch view, but I want to make sure you guys can see them all side by side with our comparisons. So first off, we do have the Battle Pack Legion of Doom from Mattel with the blue pads. You can see that these are a little thinner. They're not as bulky. Just to bring out Hawk on both of these figures on their stands, you can see how they scale side by side here. Look pretty decent. If you guys want to take a look at Animal as well, just to give you some different sizes. This is what I like about Mattel. You can see how much bulkier the arms. They do share the same body between these two, so that is probably my only complaint. But just a quick view of Mattel's basic figures versus these ringside exclusive Road Warriors. Next up, we do have the Legends Series 1 very early on in the Mattel line. I remember buying these off of eBay. I think I sold them, and I was like, damn, I want them back, because they weren't making a lot of LOD figures at the time, Road Warriors. I think I paid $80 for the set. I thought that was expensive 10 years ago. I can only imagine what they're going for now. But you can see they are a little smaller compared to these Ringside Collectibles exclusive figures. But one thing I'm noticing, the gauntlets, they probably maybe didn't have it during this run. I even forgot to mention that Animal here does have the wrist tape, which he does not with the other attire. But the gauntlets do add a little something to it, but you can see how they stack up once again with the Legends figures. And here's our last one. We have the Elite Mattels in the red and black attire for your Legion of Doom. You can see again, we'll pull them out. Man, I really do like the shoulder pads with the ringside exclusive, just more detail into them, but those gauntlets really do add something. You guys want to see the difference with the trunks. This is Legion of Doom versus Road Warriors. For Hawk here, if you want to bring out the other Hawk, we can do so as well, just to give you a quick look at all three of these figures. We'll slide them out here and bring the animal figures up front, up close and personal for you guys to compare. Man, these LOD figures are some of my favorites in my collection. I never touch them. They are minty mint. I even have them on the stands with the nameplates here. These actually with the Legends figures, but Legion of Doom versus Road Warriors. You can see the bulkiness, the height. That's why I do feel like the scale could improve, and this is their first go around, and I think Ringside has knocked it out of the park. You can see even the difference in the red, a little brighter with the Mattel versus the Ringside Collectibles exclusive, but they are all very, very nicely done. If you guys have enjoyed this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Help me get to my goal of 10,000 subs by the end of this year. I appreciate all you guys who have subscribed to my channel and appreciate and enjoy my video reviews. Thank you so much. Let me know all your thoughts and comments down below on these brand new Ringside Collectibles exclusive Ringside Toys Road Warrior figures. Are you grabbing both sets? Did you get them on the first try? Did you miss out? Are you going to pass? I want to know all your thoughts. Do you like the Mattels better? Give me out all your feedback down below. Very exciting, fun review. And make sure to turn on those notification bells. Stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my YouTube channel. So let's get into it. For everything that Ringside has done, right? When they announced unsanctioned or whatever, they teased it like a week ago. I was like, I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of the bell-to-bell figures, only because they're just not in my wheelhouse. I like modern figures. I get the nostalgic feel to those old school figures, but it just doesn't hit me there. Like, I want new style figures that are articulated and highly, detailed. That's what I like. I don't really want to collect stuff that I was playing with as a kid, because a lot of times, even as a kid, I didn't like those big rubber toys. Like, they're just like, you can't really do anything. You just bash them together. I mean, I had fun playing with them, but now as an adult, this is what I want. And for everything that Ringside delivered, the surprise element, like, no one was expecting this, right? When it was Legion of Doom, like, elite style figures, like, holy crap. So the surprise factor was there, and they delivered on all accounts. This feels like a premium collector item. So it's $54.99, which isn't cheap, but think about it. For two elites, what does that go for in stores? $22.99. So it's pretty close. They're, a smaller number made, obviously, and they're an exclusive toy maker to Ringside. But the box, it came in like that protective brown shipper. It came bagged in the actual packaging. The packaging itself seems so premium. The little details of the chase versions with the gray even changed on the box. Like, they just did a phenomenal job on all accounts. Like, this couldn't have been a more successful launch in my eyes. They've hit everything on all cylinders. And the figures, we didn't even talk about them. They're so good. Without a doubt, I'm going to give the slight edge to the classic red and black, right? But, man, something about the gray here just looks different enough to say I would get both. And they sold out so quick. That's the crazy thing. So they're on back order now. You can still grab them. Don't pay those crazy prices on the secondary market. Just be a little patient. It's going to be till summertime, but what are we in now? We're going to March, so a few more months away. I know it's a little bit of a way. We're all impatient as collectors, but they're good. They're really, really good. Are they perfect? No. I feel like if there were some tweaks, I think articulation can be a little better. I didn't actually swap into the interchangeable hands to see how stiff it was. The heads swapped really easy. I do like that the torsos pop off to kind of create some more customability down the road once you get more. But, look at the belts on them. They just fit so seamlessly. I don't feel like they're overly big. You're like, they don't fit with your Mattels, or, they're too skinny. I would like to see a little bit better with scaling. I would like to see where the torsos are not two different colors as far as the torso, upper torso and lower torso. Articulation can be a little better, but as standalone pieces, they are a work of art. I recommend them. With everything, the total package, I give these a 10 out of 10 on both accounts. I love both versions. And I'm not saying this to be a shill or anything, because they sent me these figures to review for you guys. They are just that good. You could tell in my voice how excited I was to do this video review. You can kind of tell in some videos, maybe I'm not as into a figure, but these, man, I love them. They're going to be front and center on my display. Throw some tag belts on them. Remember, the Jazzware stands are what you're going to use to hold them up on your display. Again, they are only available at Ringside Collectibles. And let's not forget the bell-to-bell Sabu. If that is in your wheelhouse, that is available too. I think that's only $19.99. You can add it to your ECW collection if you're a big ECW fan. But again, head over to Ringside Collectibles. Use promo code FORLIFE to save 10% off your order at checkout. Before you go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope I've been able to give you a full-on in-depth review. Thank you again to Ringside for sending these my way. I'll catch you all on the next one.